Say my name. Bob McCauley. I own the Watershed Wellness Center in Lansing, Michigan, watershed.net, and I write books. So God gives a little gift to everybody. For me, I sit in rooms alone and I put sentences together. Great. This is my first book. Published that in 2000. Published all my own books. Confession of a Bodybuilder. Rejuvenating the body with spirulina and chlorella. Two most powerful foods in the world. What we should use for our protein rather than animal protein. Raw fruits and vegetables. Raw foods. Ionized water. The most important thing we can consume is water, and there's no better water than ionized water. Okay. So this is about building the body with water and nutrition. So that's the first thing. The reason I wrote this is nobody had written anything on ionized water. It was sang wang. It was kind of a Chinglish, not too good at English there. So, I wanted to write something. Nobody had written anything on spirulina and chlorella. It was like in a book form, how to put it all together. So this was on my first book about raw foods. There's a few books out there, but nobody had done anything like that before then, and nobody's ever done anything like this since. Then I came out with a new book, a revised. I learned a lot more. And I came out with Achieving Great Health, and then this is the second edition. This came out years later. The second 7 components of great health. I wanted to clarify where I was with this. So this is ionized water, spirulina and chlorella, raw fruits and vegetables, probiotics, the friendly bacteria, prebiotics, fermented foods. Okay, staying mineralized. I broke that out into its own categories. So important. And of course, I had discovered by then angstrom minerals and how to take them and how to go about that. And then vigorous exercise every day, 15 to 30 minutes, a positive mental attitude, a connection with God, your spiritual life. And so those are the 7 components. Isn't that a great cover? That was my concept. Of T.J. Miller put that together. That's amazing. So that's my whole health protocol right there. And then part of that was translated in Chinese. No, not Chinglish, but Chinese, and that was spirulina and chlorella only. Then I came up with this book. That was 2006, before the second edition of Achieving Great Health. But back in 2006, this is actually the third edition, my biggest selling book, The Miraculous Properties of Ionized Water, the definitive guide to the world's healthiest substance. I stand by every single one of those words. I never back down for it. It is found in nature. Read or look into the 4th phase of water. Dr. Gerald Pollack had him on my show, talked to him for an hour and 15, 20 minutes. He confirmed everything I said. Ionized water, what I call ionized water. And by the way, the first time when this is printed, I coined that term, ionized water. This is the first time anybody'd use that. It's alkaline ionized water, acid ionized water. They'd been called a lot of different names before that. But I wanted something that centered on this. This is my best-selling book, as I said, and ionized water is a powerful antioxidant. It has 2 antioxidant qualities. It's extremely alkaline, raises the body pH up to neutral, very hydrating, very detoxifying, and it's just got very small water molecule clusters, and it is found not in nature, but everywhere in nature. It's amazing. Gerald Pollack, Dr. University of Washington, confirmed that. In Spanish, same book, and then I came out with a book called 12. Okay, that's fiction. Yeah, I'm a fiction writer, and that is 12 of the finest short stories ever written in the English language. Okay. And then Honoring the Temple of God, a Christian health perspective, because it's built around Jesus Christ, and here's the paperback version of that one. And he says, I'll tear this temple down and rebuild it in 3 days. Okay, well, he was talking about his body. So when we honor the temple God has given us, our human body, by putting what God grew into it, raw fruits and vegetables. Remember, God grew an apple. We made a frying pan. Okay? We're going to make it better. We're going to make it taste better. It's all about taste when you eat cooked foods. It's all about being brainwashed or conditioned to believe that they're actually healthy for you, when all they do is they're just sustenance. They're substance, something that will keep you alive tomorrow. They're just calories. They don't have the rejuvenating qualities of that which God gives us. So that's what that book is all about. I mean, it is about ionized water and the same 7-component health protocol. It's the first time I broke this out into minerals. And then we got that one in Espanol, Spanish translation. Reach out to those people and tell them the same thing. This is really a big part of my mission right here, is to tell it that this is our temple. That's why you don't get tattoos. Okay, you don't write graffiti on a temple. And last but not least, this is all chronic disease, and I got very sick myself. I don't know what it was, maybe meningitis, twice. and the second time was in China, and a little bit of angstrom mineral saved my life. I don't know, definitely saved my trip. I was in the Hainan Island looking at a spirulina farm, and boy, I crashed quick. I knew it had come back, whatever it was. I had the silver, and it saved me. It kills bacteria, viruses, silver. It's been used for thousands of years. I didn't invent anything. I just rediscovered it, and then I wanted to put it into a package so people would understand. How do I take it? Well, the liquid, hold it under your tongue, goes right into your through your sublingual duct into the bloodstream. So you want to clear your blood. You want to, it explains exactly what to do and how to do that. So that's my last book. At any rate, those are my books. Those are all the ones I've written up to this date and had translated and reached out to people. My name is Bob McCauley.